guys, you are welcome to today's class. My name still remains Ogechiveno. Today I will be showing you how to cut and sew this beautiful balloon short top you see me putting on now. So stay tuned, watch to the end. Firstly, I measured out the half length of this top. Okay, so but to get the half length of this top, I measured my half length and I added 3 inches in order for me to get my half length. Okay, so after marking out my half length, I measured out the zipper allowance, which I measured 1.5 inches from the center front. So I measured 1.5 inches. Okay, remember this is the back side of this this top. Okay, sorry, this is the back side of the top. Okay, so I'm cutting from the back. So after cutting the back, I will use it to trace the front side of this top. Okay, so after cutting it out, I fold the zipper allowance inside. Okay, so I fold the zipper allowance inside and hold it with pins so that it won't shift. Okay, so after folding it, I measured out 3.5 inches for the neck width and 1.5 for the neck depth. Okay, because this is the back side, but for the front side, it will be deeper than the back side. Okay, so now after marking it out, I give it a curve. I curve the necklines together. I connect them together. So now after curving out the neckline, I went to the shoulder and I went in by half an inch to get my shoulder slant. Okay, so after marking out the shoulder slant, I use my ruler and curve it and slant it to the to the neckline. Okay, so now after connecting the shoulder to the neckline, remember I slant it, it's not a straight cut. Okay, so from that my 1 inch, from that my shoulder, I go in by um 9 inches. This is for my sleeve, for my round sleeve, and also my armhole, because this is cut together top. Okay, so after cutting out the armhole and the round sleeve from the house, I measured out 2 inches. So the purpose of me measuring these 2 inches is to uh, curve the armhole. So after measuring it out, I curve the armhole. So now the armhole is set and it is time to cut this top. Guys, it's not difficult. It's very easy, simple to make. If you are making ready to wear, this video is for you. Okay, so now I'm done. I've traced it out. I notched the zipper allowance, so by the time I will remove the pin, I will know where it ends. Okay, so now I after cutting out the back part of this dress, I pick up the front, I keep it down, and I use my back part to trace out the trace out the front part of this dress. Okay, so guys, after tracing the front part of this dress, I cut it out. Okay, as you can see me doing now, I cut out the front by placing the back on top of the front. So but after cutting it now, I will remove the front part of this dress, this top. So I've removed the back part of it. So now it is time for me to dip the to cut the front part of this neck. So I went in by 3.5 inches to get the neck line, the depth of this neck. Okay, so now guys, I'm done covering the neckline. The next thing I'll do now is to use my scissors and cut out the neckline. Okay, so after cutting out the neckline, the front part is ready. Okay, so I'm done. So the next thing I went ahead to do is to get my band, which I marked 4 inches width, and the length is according to your waist measurement. Okay, so guys, it is now time to sew this top. Okay, so for the sewing part of this top, this is the back part now, and I opened the zipper allowance and I removed half an inch for the zipper allowance. The purpose of me doing this is to avoid zip bulge. Okay, so now I'm done uh, 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 with the back. The next thing I did was to mark the right side to the right side, and I start to gather this waist. So for you to gather the waist of this top, you must get your accurate measurement, your waist measurement. Okay, so but for your waist measurement, this is the back. If your waist measurement is 40, for the back, you know the back is into 2, so you will make it 10 for the back. Each of the back gathering, you make it 10. You make one side 10, you make the other side 10, which is 20. So by the time you add the front, you will get 40. Okay, which is the waist measurement. Okay, so but please remember, if you are measuring the waist, if you are gathering the waist, you don't add the zipper allowance to the waist. Okay, you don't add it. So when you are gathering, when you get to that zipper allowance, then you stop and measure it to see if you get the right measurement you are looking for. But if you don't get the right measurement you're looking for, the next thing you will do is to expand it a little bit. And if you measured and notice that it's bigger than your waist, the next thing you will do is to gather it more in order for you to get your waist measurements. Okay, so now I'm done gathering this. The next thing to do now is to gather the front. Okay, so guys, I'm done gathering the side. So for the front, I gathered the front according to the waist of this the waist of my top. So but for this waist is for the waist measurement is 40. So I for the front side alone should be 20 inches. Okay, then for the back I divided it into 2, and I marked it 10 by 10. Okay, so now guys, it's time to turn to join the shoulder. So for joining of the shoulder, I placed the right side to the right side and the wrong side to the wrong side. Then I sewed in from the wrong side for the shoulder stitches. Okay, so now this I'm stitching the shoulder. As you can see now, the shoulder is stitched. Okay, so after stitching the shoulder, the next thing I will do is to trim or pipe the neckline. Okay, so for the piping of the neckline, I will be using bias to pipe the neckline. So but before I pipe the neckline, I will show you how I open the bias. I just trim out a little bit pieces, and I opened it. So after opening it, I placed the the bias from the right side, okay, not the wrong side. I placed the bias from the right side, okay. I place it from the wrong side, remember. So after place from the right side, after placing it from the right side, I stitch on it, okay. I'm still stitching from the right side now. So after stitching on this right side now, I'll flip it over. I will turn it over to the wrong side in order for me to top stitch. But I will before I do that, I will notch the neck, okay, the neckline inside the wrong side of it. I will notch the neckline in order for it to relax after top stitching it, okay. So now you see what I did. I notched the neckline. You can give it like 3 notches, okay, before you flip it over to the wrong side and top stitch it, okay. So now I'm just stitching the front side of this neck. So I'm just top stitching the neckline, okay. So after top stitching the neckline now, I'll go to the sleeve and hem the sleeve, okay. As you can see, I'm done turning top stitching the neck, so I'm stitching the sleeve now. The hemming side of the sleeve is what I'm sewing now. So I hemmed it by 1 inch, okay. You can make it 2 inches depending on how you want it to be, okay. So after hemming the sleeve, I join the side of this top. So now I'm done. I'm still joining the side of this top. After joining this side, I will join the other side of it. Please guys, don't forget to like and share my video, okay. So after joining it, joining the both side, I will bring the waistband. So before I add the waistband, I notch the center of this top and also notch the center of the waistband, okay. So but before you notch the center of the waistband, you make sure that your waist is accurate before you fix the waistband, okay, because if it is not accurate, by the time you finish you will see you will end up getting oversized waist, okay. So you make sure that your waist is accurate before you fix the waistband, okay. So now it is time to fix the waistband, okay. So for the waistband, like I said earlier, you mark the center of the top, you notch it, okay. So after notching the center of this top, you get the waistband also and notch the center, okay. So after notching the center of this waistband, you join it together with you attach it to the top. Okay, so after attaching it to the top, I joined it. I start to sew from the center to the other side of the dress, and the center to the other side of the um dress, the top. Okay, sorry, this is top, not dress. If I bite my tongue, oh God help me. So after stitching it, now the next thing I will do now is to fix the zip. Okay, this is the time we'll apply we'll make use of the zipper allowance that we marked out when we were cutting this dress. So as you can see now, I'm fixing the zip. Okay, so after fixing the zip, now I'll show you how to do the finishing of this zip. Okay, so before you to finish this zip, you have to cut out the excess. Okay, so you cut out the excess on this top, you place the two together and trim it out. Okay, so after trimming it out, so for the finishing of the zip, the next thing I did was to trim the excess out. Okay, so after trimming out the excess, I fold it in and top stitch it. Okay, as you can see, I will do it to the other side in order for you to understand what I'm saying. So the reason why I decided to show where I did to the both side is to show you how it is done. Okay, so after stitching this one, I will do the next one for you to see. So can you see how I sew the finishing of this zip? So after this one, coming to the other side, I did the same thing. Okay, by top stitching the zip edges. Okay, so now I'm doing the other side. I opened it, as you can see, and I folded it again. I opened it, I fold it, no, I fold it again, and I stitch it. So after stitching it, I turned it again, and stitched on top of it. So guys, after this, the top is ready. The top is ready to wear. You will see the finishing and everything about this top. Okay, please guys, don't forget to like and share this video. Okay, so now can you see I've top stitched the second side of this top, and it's done. Can you see the dress? The next thing I will do now is to fix the elastic on the shoulder, because there is elastic on the shoulder. So but my camera didn't pick that side. Thank you for watching.